Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about 7 jobs young car enthusiasts can get. Before we get into the video, if you want to see more automotive content or Subaru WRX content, please subscribe. So some of you might ask, why am I making this video? It's really important. As a young car enthusiast, like I was a couple years ago, it's hard to get into the car scene, it's hard to see cars that you want, it's hard to drive cars that you're interested in, and most of all, it's hard to afford to own a car. These 7 jobs will do a couple things. They will both make you money to allow you to afford whatever you're looking for. It might also expose you to new cars, new trends, and new interests. Number 1 on our list is going to be a valet. Now, this is a job for some. You need to know how to drive a manual car, but often valets make good money and they're able to see cars that are generally out of their price range. Number 2 on our list is going to be a mechanic. Now this also might be harder for some. These are probably the 2 hardest because you need to have some significant background in working on cars. But if you can go to your local shop and prove to the guy that owns it that you know your way around, maybe changing oil, doing brake jobs, that's probably enough to get you a job. Number 3 on our list is a huge one, and it's a really common job and a lot of dealers are looking for it. And it would be a dealer lot attendant. Now, you would do things like move the car if there's snow if you're in the Northeast, or move cars around for shows and stuff. What's important here is you're going to be getting into lots of cars, you're going to be working with a dealer, working with car salesmen, seeing many different cars, and most importantly, working towards possibly an employee deal towards a vehicle. Next on our list is for those very young viewers out there, you can do your own car cleaning. You don't need a license, you don't need to go interact with a boss. This is all stuff you can do on yourself. You can go to your local automotive store with your parents, you can buy cleaning supplies, and then you can advertise online, advertise on Facebook, Craigslist, or word of mouth, and you can start a great car cleaning business. A side note on the car cleaning business, it's very profitable if you do a good job. I have a lot of friends that back in high school did car detailing and cleaning, especially waxing, for some people in our neighborhood that had a little bit more money, and they made really good money when they did a good job. Number 5 on the list today is going to be doing your own shop work or helping people do work. Often there will be people looking around on Craigslist and on Facebook for people to do brake work, oil changes. Either they're too old to do it, they don't have time, and they don't want to pay a shop rate to do it. Jump on those, prove to them that you can do it, and you'll have tons of business. Number 6 and 7 on this list they're very similar. Number 6 is going to be become a YouTuber, and number 7 is become a blogger. It all depends on what you have access to. If you have a nice camera and you want to talk about vehicles, maybe becoming an automotive YouTuber will help. Now, if you don't have a nice camera, you might want to use number 7 and become a blogger and write about cars. Now, 6 and 7 are the most important on their list because they cost very little startup. Obviously, if you're going to become a YouTuber, you're going to hope that someone you know or your parents might have a camera, or make the small investment for a camera. But they're probably the easiest to start up. And with a little hard work, you're going to have some success. Now, speaking from experience, I was into cars in high school, and I wasn't really sure how to get exposed to them because there was a lot of cars that I'd like to drive, but I just didn't know people that had them, or I couldn't get into that scene. So what did I do? I grabbed a camera and I started reviewing new cars. Now, I did a really bad job, and I'm sure if you've seen some of my older videos, I didn't have good camera equipment, I didn't really know what to say about the cars, but I tried my best with the time I had. Looking back, I'm pretty embarrassed about those videos, but they did one thing for me. They exposed me to the car scene. I was able to see countless cars. I even messaged somebody looking to sell their Lamborghini, and I drove out an hour and a half. I was in Boston at the time. I drove all the way up to New Hampshire. It was the winter. To visit a guy who said, yeah, you can take pictures of my Lamborghini, and I ended up being able to film a review on a Lamborghini, and he had a Bentley. 2 cars I never thought I would have a chance to see, and yet there I was, driving in one. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you can think of other car jobs for young car enthusiasts that are easy to get into and cost very little to start up, comment them below.